and I hope you all are doing absolutely fine. So today is our next lecture. Before this, we learned how to create and set up a meta pixel. And from today, we will start learning how to set up campaigns so that we can handle our own businesses and our clients' businesses in a very effective way. Now, here we have two options. The first one is auction, and the second is reservation. Usually, we use the auction option, and by default, Meta's system also chooses this one. When we select the auction option, our ad goes into bidding with the ads of other advertisers. Then Facebook decides who will see the ad and where it will appear. The benefit of this system is that we can run ads with a low budget, and we have full control over the budget, schedule, and audience. This is the best choice for small businesses and beginners. You almost always have to choose this one. The second option is reservation. What happens here is that we reserve a specific time when our ad will run and to whom it will be shown. We book it. In this, there is a guaranteed placement. Facebook gives you a guarantee that even if another advertiser spends more money or less, once you have booked it, your ad will definitely appear in that placement. The benefit of this is that you get surety that your ad will definitely be displayed there. This option is usually used for brand awareness campaigns. Large companies, big brands, and commercial-style ads usually use it. The disadvantage of this option is that it is very expensive and has very limited flexibility. The audience targeting is also limited. It's not approved for regular users. Only big agencies or corporate advertisers usually get approval for this option. There are many high-level elements involved. I'm just telling you this for knowledge. What auction and reservation mean? If someone asks you in an interview, you should know. Otherwise, the ads that we usually run are based on auction, and that is the best. Even if you don't select anything manually, Facebook will automatically choose auction for you by default. Now here, we have different options. We have to choose the campaign objective, what the goal of our campaign is. Are we running an ad for awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion, or sales? We will select one by one, and according to our selection, the available options will appear. If we select awareness as the campaign goal, then it is best for reach, brand awareness, video views, and store location. If we choose traffic, then it is best for link clicks, landing page views, Instagram profile visits, Messenger, Instagram and WhatsApp, and calls. If we choose engagement, it is for Messenger, Instagram and WhatsApp, video views, post engagement, possible conversions, and calls. If we select leads, it is for website and instant forms, Messenger, Instagram and WhatsApp, conversions, and calls. App promotion is for app installs and app events. Sales is for conversions, catalog sales, Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. I will also explain later how to create a catalog. Now, which goal are we going to choose today? See, whenever you run any kind of ad, if it's a new brand that is still in the building phase, then run a traffic ad. This is my personal strategy that I follow. First, I run traffic ads for around 1 to 1.5 months. During that time, I collect all the data through Metapixel, all the landing page views and user interactions that are happening. I can see them clearly. After that, I switch to sales ads. You can also run awareness, engagement, or leads ads, but if it's a new brand, you should first run a traffic campaign and then move to sales. If it's a real estate business or any client's business that needs leads, they should also first run traffic and then leads. So this is how you can proceed. Here, today we will run a traffic ad. I'll click on continue. Now we have two options visible. One is tailored web traffic campaign. What is this? This is an AI-based option made for beginners. Here, you can quickly create a campaign without needing to manually select audience targeting or set a lot of details. Meta automatically suggests things to you based on AI, like where and how your ad should appear according to your campaign type. This is a smart AI-optimized system created by Meta for new advertisers. In this, Advantage Plus placement is enabled by default. You don't need to manually choose placements again and again. In addition, it uses the highest volume bidding strategy to get maximum visitors at the lowest possible CPC, cost per click. Meta also suggests budget optimization and other settings, like where and how to optimize your budget and what other settings should be applied. If you are a beginner and you want quick results and you don't know a lot about strategies or advanced settings, then you can run your ad through this option. Even for traffic campaigns, you can run ads from here somehow. But there's a disadvantage. The disadvantage is that here, you cannot perform custom tracking. And we do not have ad rotation control. So for us, it's better not to run this. If we are learning at an advanced level, then we should not use it. All right, now we come down to the manual traffic campaign. Okay? This is an amazing thing. Here, we can define everything ourselves. We can create custom audiences, local-like audiences, decide how much budget we want to keep, how to schedule it, which placements to choose, and we can also see optimization events, like landing page views, link clicks, or whatever we need. We can also do manual bidding here. We use this option when we are doing A/B testing, advanced testing, or when we want to create custom strategies. And when we have our own pixel, and we have specific product-based strategies, and we also want full control over everything, then we should always choose the manual option. There are many things in the manual option that are advanced level, so don't worry thinking the upper option is better just because it says AI-based. If we run the lower one with good strategies, Meta also gives us very powerful options here. So you have to go toward the manual traffic campaign. Somehow, I will also teach you later how to run the upper campaign in coming lectures. But for now, our focus is to run a traffic campaign. I will properly create it, complete it, and run it in front of you so that you can see exactly how it's done. Then we will also check the results, what results we are getting. Right now, it's a completely new pixel, and we have to warm it up. So the results might not be the same as what we get with an old pixel or an old account. This account is also new. That's why the results might differ. But since your accounts will also be new and you're just learning how to run ads, you will be able to relate and understand where and what problems might appear. Now we will click on Continue. All right, here you can see this new traffic campaign, ad set, and ad. Now, I have told you this almost 10 times that in advanced level ads, we have 3 types of options or 3 levels. At the top is the campaign. Then comes the ad set. Then comes the ad. The campaign, let me explain again, is like a university, and its overall philosophy is the campaign. The ad set, we call it the different departments inside the university, like Department of Urdu, Department of English, Department of Botany, Department of Zoology. Each department is a separate ad set, and inside those departments, the rooms are the ads. Now, at the campaign level, you only choose the objective. In the ad set, you set the audience, location, budget, scheduling, all that is done inside the ad set. Then comes the ad, where you create the ad creatives, headlines, and other ad-specific details. The campaign and ad set work in the background. That means they are not visible to the audience. Only you know about them. The changes you make here are what appear in your ad. Inside one campaign, there can be multiple ad sets, and inside one ad set, there can be multiple ads. Let me make that clear. So on your screen, it will look something like this. We will name our new traffic campaign. Sorry, what's the date today? Should I write the date or just the month? Okay. All right. The campaign objective is traffic. Okay. Now, here we have some options appearing. Let me show you. Here we see Advantage Plus Campaign Budget. What is this? And why is it off? And when should we turn it on? Let me explain. Here we have the option called Advantage Plus Campaign Budget, CBO. Now, when do we turn on CBO? We turn it on when we are creating different ad sets. In today's campaign, I will teach you how to make only one ad set. In the next campaigns, I will teach you how to create multiple ad sets inside a single campaign. And if we have more than one ad set, let's say 2, 3, or 4, then we turn on this option, Advantage Plus Campaign Budget. Why? Because we give Meta a total budget. For example, I say the total budget is $5,000 per day, and I turn this option on. Then I tell Meta, you decide which ad set is performing better. Give more budget to the one performing better and less to the one performing poorly. So I turn it on there. Then Meta itself decides. If we do it manually, then we have to decide ourselves how much to allocate to each ad set. Let's say the budget is $5,000 and I have made 5 ad sets. Then I will allocate $1,000 to each ad set. But if I want to give more, for example, one ad set is very beautiful and I want to give it $1,500 and the second one $2,000 and so on, I can do that manually too. But if we turn on Advantage Plus Campaign Budget, CBO, then we get the advantage that Meta itself decides which ad set is performing best. So one ad set might get 30,500 out of 5,000, and the remaining 1,500 will be divided among the other ad sets. It depends on Meta, which one is performing well. Right now, since we are making only one ad set, you will not turn this option on. Below that, we have the A/B test option. For now, you will also keep this off. This is useful when we are running two versions, meaning two creatives or two audiences, and we compare them. We will run a separate ad later for A/B testing, and I will teach you what things are important when we create an ad specifically for A/B testing. For now, keep it off. All right, below that, we have the special ad categories. I already told you about these in the mobile lectures, but I'll explain again. We have options like financial products and services, credit, employment, housing, and social issues, elections, or politics. If our ad is related to employment, housing, social issues, or politics, then we have to turn this option on, okay? But for now, the campaign I'm running does not fall into this category. If you are running an ad for your services, that also doesn't fall under this category, so you have to keep this off. Now we will go to the next step. We have now come to the ad set level. Okay? Here, we will select the audience, check the budget and schedule, see the placement selection, and look at the events and how we will set them up. First of all, we will name this ad set. Let's name it Majaz Traffic. July. I'm just writing the name of the month for reference. It's up to you if you want to write it or not. I'm just doing it for the sake of example. Okay. All right, we have now named it. Now we'll come down to conversion location. Where do we want to send our traffic? Do we want to send it to our website, our WhatsApp, our Instagram, or calls? I want to send it to the website. Okay? So we will send traffic to the website. Okay. Now we come down to performance goal. Here we will decide which performance goal we should select. What is the main goal of this campaign? Do we want to maximize the number of landing page views or maximize the number of link clicks? We will choose link clicks if we want people to visit our website and click on that link. But if our pixel is installed, then we will choose maximize number of landing page views, okay? Landing page views mean that when people go to our site and perform any event, like add to cart, purchase, though purchases rarely happen in traffic campaigns or any interaction, all those will be recorded. Even if they only view a product or add something to the wish list, it will still be counted. So I will choose maximize number of landing page views because I already have a pixel installed and I will attach that pixel here. Okay, next we have cost per result goal. What does this mean? This is optional. It allows you to guide Meta about the maximum amount you're willing to pay for one link click or one result. For example, you might want to pay a maximum of 10 per visitor. That means if one visitor comes to your website and performs an event, like viewing a page, seeing a product, adding to cart, adding to wish list, adding a payment method, or making a purchase, you're saying, I will not pay more than 10 for that. That is a bid you set manually. But if you're a beginner, then leave this field empty. My honest suggestion, if someone is working at a big agency level and has run thousands of campaigns, spent millions in budget, then they know from experience what average cost per result they usually get. But for a new person who doesn't know yet, it's better not to set this manually. Because if you write 10, it could actually cost 5, or it could even go up to 15. So don't set a fixed cost here. Okay, now you will see an option here called Value Rules. This is for advanced advertisers, when you create multiple audience sets and want to assign different values to them. For example, you might want to give higher value to returning users, people you are retargeting, those who are coming back again. So this option, Value Rules, is for advanced advertisers. When you create multiple audience sets, you can give them different values. For example, you might say that returning users should get a higher value and first-time clickers should get a lower value. Beginners should ignore this for now. When you've run ads multiple times and gained experience, then you can start creating value rules. For now, keep this ignored. Below that, you'll see Dynamic Creative. Keep this off for now. What does Dynamic Creative do? It says we will automatically create combinations of your media and text that your audience is most likely to respond to. But since you're working at the beginner level right now, keep it off. Later, when we run advanced campaigns, if we need it, we'll turn it on. Okay, Next, we have two types of budgets: daily budget and lifetime budget. In daily budget, we set a specific amount for each day. For example, here it's showing $2,100 per day. For now, we will reduce this amount, but that's what's written by default. So if we set $2,100 per day, that means every day, $2,100 will be spent until we end the campaign or set an end date. If you want to monitor daily performance, manage ads every day, or keep a fixed daily limit, then use daily budget. Now, what is lifetime budget? In a lifetime budget, you tell Meta the total amount for the entire campaign at once. For example, I say, I want to run a campaign worth 15,000 for a certain number of days. Then Meta will decide how to distribute that amount. Maybe one day it spends 500, another day 7,000, depending on performance. The total will still remain 15,000. This is better when you have a fixed total amount, and you want Meta to divide it smartly. Meta itself decides how to distribute the budget. The lifetime budget is also useful because weekends usually perform better than weekdays. So Meta optimizes your budget accordingly. It spends more on weekends and less on weekdays. That's the purpose of the lifetime budget. For now, we will keep daily budget, and since this is a traffic campaign, let's set it to 500 per day, because I'm only running this to demonstrate. Okay? Let's set it to 500. That's best, so we can make changes easily if needed. The start date will be July 8th, 2025, and the time is 9:14. Okay, that's fine. For the end date, we will not fix it for now, and I will advise you not to fix an end date either, because Meta, or any campaign, even Google's, takes time to mature. At least 3 days are needed for Meta or Google to understand what the campaign is about and which audience it's best for. So if we set an end date, it's possible that by that very date the campaign starts performing really well, but we already ended it. So we'll not set an end date. We'll let it run. After 3 days, if it performs well, it'll continue. If not, we'll turn it off. But ideally, 3 to 7 days are best for any campaign. Okay? So the start date is set. After that, we move to the next option, budget scheduling. This is also an advanced and powerful option. It lets us decide that at a specific day or time, our budget can increase for better results. Why? Because evenings or weekends usually have better performance. So if we want our budget to increase during those times, we allow Meta to do that. For example, we want that on July 10th from 12 noon to July 11th, 12 noon. The budget should be higher. Let's say weekdays are running. I'll select a time, 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. on July 10th. Okay, I've set July 10 evening from 4 p.m. till night 11 p.m. My budget is 600 rupees daily. I increased it because 500 was too low. Okay, so 600 rupees daily, but on July 10 from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., I'll allow an increase of 150 rupees, either by percentage or by amount. I've set it by amount. So Meta will aim to spend 750 rupees that day, 150 extra between 4 p.m. and 11 p.m. on July 10th. Similarly, I can set more time periods if I want. Now we've reached the audience section, the most important part of any ad. If we select a good audience, we'll get good results. If not, the results won't be good. And the whole purpose of running a campaign is to reach our targeted audience. So first it says use saved audience. If we already have one, we can use it. But I'll teach you how to create an audience from scratch. We're not using any saved audience. We'll start by setting the location. The location is Pakistan. Our brand is also from Pakistan. But I want it to run only in major Pakistani cities where mothers like to shop online. So I'll select districts, well-known ones. I'll add Islamabad, cities where online shopping trends exist. Islamabad added. Then Rawalpindi, then Lahore, then Karachi, then Gujarat, then Sargodha. Sargodha is here. Then Mianwali, my own district, and yes, people order there too. Faisalabad as well. I'm testing the audience. If I get good response here, next time I'll keep the same audience. Okay, which other big cities? Let's think. Sargodha done, Bakar done, Dera Ismail Khan, DI Khan added. Okay, that's enough, I think. Now, after this comes Advantage Plus Audience. This is... All right, so when should we turn it on and when should we turn it off? Okay? So here we have the Advantage Plus Audience. We have to keep this on, but we also need to make some manual changes ourselves. Definitely. Don't rely only on the Advantage Plus. You must add your own audience here too, all right? Here we have the option to create new custom audience. I already explained custom audiences yesterday. When I showed you our Metapixel lecture, I created one custom audience there. So we can bring that custom audience here, or we can make a lookalike audience, people similar to our existing purchasers or engagers. Because if they bought before, then similar people are also likely to buy from us, right? For now, we'll select our audience here. Since we have educational toys for children, let's see. Okay, based on that, I'll set the age range. Mostly mothers buy, sometimes fathers too. So let's set it to 22, okay, from 25. All right, we've set the age. Now, the gender. Usually mothers respond more actively, but I'll add both male and female just to show you as an example. Because somewhere there's a chance that fathers also buy products for their kids. They order online, right? In many places, men use mobile phones more often than women, and they also make the purchases. All right, now we come to detailed targeting. Here we can add some demographics, some interests and behaviors. Not too many, because there's been an update in Meta's algorithm. It doesn't support too many interest-based audiences now. Usually, when we add a lot of interests, the results aren't that good anymore. Meta's AI itself optimizes to find which people are better for us. But still, leaving it completely broad, totally open, is also not good, so we'll add a few. Let's go into demographics. Here we have parents, all parents. Okay? In parents, let's choose parents with up to 12-month-old children, because we have toys for them too. Not with adult children, no. Let's also select parents with early school children, since we have toys for them as well. Preschoolers too, and 2 to 12 years. Okay, also 1 to 2 years. That's enough. All right, so we selected demographics. Now we'll move to interests. Under interests, let's look for family and relationships. People who believe in family, fatherhood, children, parenting, and we'll add motherhood as well. These are enough. Okay, now let's go back and move to behaviors. In behaviors, let's see what matches. We'll choose mobile device users, because anyone using mobile devices can fall under our category. Okay, we'll add some more here. Let's look for purchase behavior. Yes. Engaged shoppers, people who have recently made some purchases. That's good enough for behaviors. Now you've seen how I added all of these, demographics, interests, and behaviors together. Our audience is still broad enough, and that's fine. If we make it too narrow, then our campaign becomes difficult to optimize. And since Meta's AI system now automatically detects and optimizes, it's better to keep it this way. All right, now we'll save this audience. Let's name it Traffic, July 1st. Save it. Okay, saved. Now here you can see placements. Choose where your ad appears across Meta technologies. In placements, we have two options. First is Advantage Plus placements, and the second is manual placements. I recommend Advantage Plus placements because it's AI-based, and it automatically determines which placements are best for your ad, where it should appear for the best results. So we'll select that. Okay, done. Now we'll click Next, moving to the ad set level. Our work here is now complete. All right, there's one more thing we need to set, identity, meaning which page we want to run this ad for. Okay, we're running it for UMAS, so I'll just point this to the UMAS page. All right, now we've reached our ad level. Let's also give it a name, the same pattern we've been using before. We'll name it Traffic July Ad 1. Okay, that's done. It's not a partnership ad, so we'll keep that off. Now, under identity, which account are we using? We have a Facebook page, an Instagram account, and it's saying thread profile too, but we'll just use the Instagram account here. Now it says, represent your brand in AI text and image generation by setting brand defaults for this ad and future ads. This means that if you set your branding here, your logo, brand colors, etc., then for all future ads, those will automatically appear. It's optional, but it's a good option. If we're running a traffic ad, we don't really need it that much right now. But if we're running a catalog campaign or a sales campaign, then we should definitely set this up here. When we run the sales campaign, I'll explain how to do it step by step so that your ad is properly set up. Okay, now let's move on to ad setup. We'll select Create Ad. Here we have three options. 1. Create new ad. 2. Use an existing post. Or 3. Use Creative Hub Mockup. For now, we'll choose Create Ad. Now we can see an option saying, turn your ad into a shopping experience. We won't touch this for now because we're not running a sales ad at the moment. When we do the sales ad, then we'll explore these options. Now, here we have manual upload and Advantage plus catalog ads. These are used in shopping or sales campaigns. For now, we'll go with manual upload. We have the choice between single image or video and carousel. Flexible means Meta will show your ad in whichever format it predicts will perform best. Or we can choose single image video or carousel manually. Right now, we'll go with a carousel ad. Okay, under destination, we can see the preview URL. Let's check if it's correct or not. Okay, that's fine. Next, we have See More display link. If you want to add your own display link, you can do that here. Usually, this See More or display link is used when we're running carousel ads. It appears on the last slide, for example, if we have 8 or 10 images or videos. The final slide might show something like See More or Explore More. This is an additional CTA, call to action. The purpose is to send people to your full website or a specific page. If something can't be fully explained within the carousel itself, then this redirect helps them explore further. For example, if we're running ads and one slide shows teddy bears, another shows our intelligence book, and another shows the study lab, then in the See More display link, we can give the Oja collection link, the full collection page. So here, I'll add that link, I'll go to the website, copy the link, and paste it here. Now I've added the shop link so that if people want to see more of our products, they can visit our shop. Next, we have an option. Add a WhatsApp button on your website. This means people will see your website when they tap your ad. So either we don't add any button, or we add the WhatsApp button, or an instant lead form. We've already added the WhatsApp button, so that's fine. Next, we come to Add Creatives. Now we'll add cards. We can add up to 10 cards. First, let's add some images. We have our account images available. We can use those too. I've also made some new ones that I'll show you. Very nice ones. Look at this. I actually made these using ChatGPT, and the pictures turned out really great. I'll upload all of these here. Okay, look, I've added all the images now. They've been uploaded successfully. Now we'll change the headline and title for each of them. You can keep them different for each card or the same. I'll just keep one for now as an example. All right, so for example, I'll write, Mom, trust Oja. And for the description, let's add something good. Safe and super fun toys for every age. Explore now at OA. Now I'll apply this to all cards. Apply to all cards. So now the headline and description will attach to every card. Okay, here's the ad preview. There's just one placement showing an error, but it's fine. It will appear correctly everywhere else. You can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've selected 5 cards in total for now. That's enough. This is how the preview looks. All right, now we move to the primary text. What should we put in the text? I'll add it here, the primary text. We can add more later, but for now I've just added this one. Mom, trust Oja. Safe and fun learning toys for every age. From Smart Boost to soft teddy bears, everything in one place. Learning and entertainment, both together. Only at Oja. Shop now. This text will appear above the ad. I've written it in Roman Urdu mixed with English so that everyone can easily read it. Next, we move to Advantage Plus Creative Text Generation and AI. Keep this on so Meta can further optimize it automatically. Now for the action button, we'll select Order Now or Shop Now. Let's choose Order Now. We could also choose Shop Now or Learn More, but Order Now is a strong CTA, call to action. It might even give us some conversions, maybe a sale or purchase, so that's why I'm selecting it. Okay, now moving down. I've added everything. Here it says run an A/B test to compare results using all enhancements against one set. We won't tick that right now. We've kept only the Advantage Plus Creative enhancement on, just to help optimize our campaign. Now let's move to tracking. Under website events, I'll choose the Oja pixel that I set up yesterday. I'll confirm that here so that our tracking continues smoothly. All right, the pixel is on. Everything is almost complete. This section here isn't needed for now. Now let's do a final review. We'll check the destination URL, and here you can see the ad preview, how it looks, where it will appear. See, it looks like this. Almost all placements are working fine. There's just one with a small issue. If we try to adjust that manually, then somewhere else an error appears, so we'll leave it as it is. Our traffic campaign is now complete. Now we'll publish it. And in the next lecture, we'll optimize the results to see how it performed, what results we got. Since only a day will have passed, you'll get that lecture the next day. But once the campaign matures further, I'll also show you what final results we achieved. Now our campaign will go into review, it's being processed, and soon it will go public, and we'll start seeing the results. I hope you understood today's lecture well. I've tried my best to explain everything in full detail. If anything is still unclear, or if you feel you didn't understand something, you can always ask. Take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much.